don't realize that that's backwards. We don't realize that our beliefs, the beliefs that we carry unconsciously, our thoughts and our emotions are what dictate Hello everyone, my name is Benny Ferguson, and the title of this video is to stop getting pushed around. We have to stop getting pushed around, and when I say that, I'm talking about mentally and emotionally. Mentally and emotionally, we have to stop getting pushed around. I want you to think about your life just for a minute. Think about your life and everything that happened yesterday. How many times yesterday did something happen outside of you? Did something happen to someone close to you that caused you to think and feel a certain way on the inside? A lot of times if we might get a call and someone was hurt or somebody got sick, and all of a sudden that's reason for you to feel bad. That's reason for you to feel sorrow or to feel afraid on the inside. And we think thoughts of fear, and we think thoughts of worry and doubt, and we feel those feelings and emotions inside of our body. There's a thing about having a bad day on Mondays, Mondays being a bad day, or rainy days. Rainy days cause us to have a bad day. So what you're saying is that because it's raining outside, on the inside, it's causing you to think negative thoughts. It's causing you to be depressed and to carry a depressed physical nature and to think thoughts and to feel the emotion of being depressed, of being sad, of being down because it's gray outside, because it's dreary outside. What you're saying is that the weather is causing you to think and feel a certain way on the inside, which does what? Your thinking and your feeling dictates how you behave in life, how you behave at work, how you behave with your spouse or your partner, with your children. The rain did that. That's what you're saying. There is no rule book or guidelines anywhere that says that the things that happen outside of you have to dictate who you are, how you think, and how you feel on the inside. And see, we as human beings, we don't realize that that is completely backwards. The government tells us that there are no jobs, that there's debt all over the place, and that causes us as individuals to feel worried, to feel scared, and we allow that to affect our individual personal lives when it doesn't have to. The government, the TV, all of these different things, radio, causes us to think and feel certain ways on the inside. Right now we're being taught by society that marriages don't last, that there's no good men or women out there to be in a relationship with. Society is teaching us that there's not really any money for people, that there's debt all over the place, and that there are no jobs. Society is telling us that everyone is overweight, that we're not eating properly, and that we need to be exercising because everybody is overweight, especially here in the United States. Society is teaching us all these different things, and we don't realize that these are ideas being presented to us from the outside that we're allowing them to affect us on the inside. And we don't realize that that's backwards. We don't realize that our beliefs, the beliefs that we carry unconsciously, our thoughts and our emotions are what dictate what we say and how we act or behave in the world. And how we act or behave in the world, coupled with our thoughts and our beliefs, is what generates and causes our experience. So if you're allowing the things outside of you, if you're allowing radio, TV, friends, family, people outside of you to dictate what you think and what you believe on the inside, you're allowing the effects outside of you to dictate your experience. Because if you believe in debt, if you believe in sickness, if you believe in being overweight, it's going to be your experience, because it's going to force you to think and feel, speak, act, and behave in ways that align you with those experiences. We have to begin to realize, and by listening to me and listening to other people out there, you're beginning to realize right now that your thinking, your beliefs fundamentally are the cause of your experience, and you're the one in control of that. You don't have to believe, you don't have to listen to all of the things outside of you that are trying to tell you how life is being experienced now. You can focus in your mind on what you want to believe, on what you want to experience, and you can talk about it all day long. You can think about it all day long, and through repetition you drive those ideas into your unconscious, and when you get them into your unconscious, you begin to act, behave, speak, think, and feel in ways that align you with those things that you want to experience. And simultaneously, when they become a belief in your unconscious mind, you begin drawing and attracting the experience to you. You begin drawing and attracting the resources, the people, the ideas, the immense level of creativity, all the things needed for you to manifest that experience. You open yourself up to that. If you're believing in debt, if you're believing in scarcity, if you're believing in lack, if you're worrying about where your next dollar is going to come from or how you're going to pay your bills, you're not open to wealth and abundance. If you believe in sickness, if you believe in disease, if you believe in all the things that are manifesting for people outside of you right now, you don't believe and are not in alignment with health. If you believe in broken relationships, broken families, if you believe that it's difficult or that there's no one out there for relationship, men or women, if you believe that good relationships are difficult to maintain, if you say out of your mouth that they are work to maintain, you're not in alignment with a loving, fun, awesome relationship. You're in alignment with the things that you don't want. On the inside, from the inside out, this is what dictates your experience. Your beliefs, your thoughts, your emotions, they are the first three major fundamental ports in your core, in what I call your power core, that dictate your experience. But if you allow entities, people outside of you to dictate what is inside of your core, you're allowing the effects of life to dictate your experience and put you in direct alignment with basically everything that you do not want in your life. And it doesn't have to be normal for you. The next person's experience doesn't have to be normal for you. The next person's experience with their health, with their finances, your best friends, your mothers, your fathers, it doesn't have to be your experience. You don't have to believe what they experience. You don't have to believe what they claim to be true, because it's not fundamentally the truth. What somebody else believes, what they believe in their mind to be reality, is not true reality, because if it was, it would be everybody's experience. If one person over here is experiencing lack, is experiencing debt and poverty, and the next person over here is experiencing extreme wealth, which one is true? Which one is true reality? Neither one is true reality. It's a choice. You have a choice to believe those things which align you with poverty, or you have a choice to believe those things which align you with health. It's a choice, and it begins from the inside out. You have to take an evaluation of yourself and see, what am I in alignment with? You have to bring those things that are unconscious happening inside of you, you have to bring them into your conscious awareness. What am I thinking about normally when it comes to my finances? What am I thinking about and feeling about emotionally when it comes to my health? What am I thinking and feeling about when it comes to relationships? What am I thinking and feeling about when it comes to spirituality? What do I believe? These are the things that are aligning you with the experience that you currently have. And that's why the experiences that you currently have are effects. They are not causes. Even if they are causing your experience now because you have believed everything that people have said. You believed it when your parents told you that you were poor, but we're poor, but we're happy. You believe that. You're believing that when your friends are telling you, wow, it's difficult to have a relationship nowadays, and you begin to believe that, and then you begin to experience it, and you allowed yourself to become a part of a vicious cycle. But because you're beginning to understand it now at the unconscious level, now you can begin to step outside of that cycle. You begin to look at the next person's lives. Look at the lives of those closest to you and realize that the very things that they think about, that they are emotional about, that they are fearful of, that they worry and they doubt about is their experience. It's their experience because has become their experience from the inside out. And the only thing you have to do is separate yourself from that mentally and emotionally and begin to focus on that which you want to experience. You have to be. Then you have to do. Then you have. Be, do, have is the process. You have to be that person on the inside. Then you have to act and behave in ways that continue to place you in alignment with what it is you want to experience, with what it is you want to have. If it's good relationships, a loving, beautiful relationship with a partner or your spouse, you have to begin thinking and feeling in alignment with that type of relationship. You can't think relationship is hard. You can't think that your wife or your partner is not doing the things that they need to do. You can't be focused on what they're doing. You have to focus on you and what you're doing and who you're being on the inside for the type of relationship that you want to manifest. You can't be focused on debt and scarcity and lack and what the government or other people are not doing for you in order to place yourself in alignment with wealth and abundance. It doesn't matter what is going on outside of you. There are ideas. You have ideas. You have enough creativity. You have enough energy to manifest the finances and the money that you want in your life. People are doing it all the time. All the time. There's probably people that you know who are doing it right now. The only difference is that they have begun to align themselves with the ideas that are drawing the resources. And all they have to do is keep plugging along, keep acting, keep performing the necessary actions, keep moving forward, and they'll begin to realize their goals. On the other hand, if you're thinking that it's not possible, if you're thinking that you can't be successful, if you can't do this and you can't do that, if you're thinking about all the things that you can't do and all the problems and all the obstacles that may be in front of you, then you'll never get started. You'll never try, and you're stuck. And all of these are mental challenges. These are issues of mentality, of mind, of ideas. These are issues of beliefs that you have in your mind that are manifesting outside of you. You have to begin to bring those activities that are unconscious inside of you, in your mind, in your thinking. You have to begin to become aware of those things so that you can change your life. This is the only way to change your life. Our lives as human beings begin with our thinking. Fundamentally, our beliefs, our thoughts, and our emotions, our core, is what causes our experience. They place us in alignment with our experience, and non-physically they are drawing the experience to us. This is what's happening on a fundamental level, and this is how you change everything about you. When you begin to operate from there, when you begin to operate from that understanding, when you begin to direct your focus inwardly into what's going on in your mind, what's going on with your thinking, what type of emotion you are generating on a moment-by-moment basis, and begin to force and align those things, get control of those things, and align them with your ideals for life, with the things that you want to accomplish, with the things that you want to happen in your life. You can do that. You can begin to focus on those things and generate those ideas and focus on those ideas of what you want to experience in your life. And you can do those without any consideration for what's going on right now. You can start right now and focus on wealth. You can focus on being that type of person. You can go about discovering what that person looks like to you, what you believe that that person's ideas are. They don't believe, a Bill Gates doesn't believe in scarcity and lack. A Bill Gates may see it in the world as other people's experience, but he doesn't believe in it personally. Because if he began to believe in it personally, he would begin to experience it. His business would begin to fail. His finances would begin to drop off sharply over time because he began to believe in those things. Now he sees those things in the world, and he does tremendous things, from charities to the Gates Foundation and all those type things that contribute and support those who are not living life or experiencing life to the fullest. But their beliefs are not his beliefs. And I hope that makes sense. Their beliefs are not his beliefs. Your beliefs about money are not his beliefs. Now that doesn't mean that your relationships are not far greater than his, because it's situational. What you believe is situational. You may be great in your career, but terrible in your personal relationships. You may have, and we've seen this, seen celebrities with wonderful that are extremely wealthy, have been extremely successful as artists, as singers, or whatever it may be, but have terrible relationships, have marriage after marriage that have failed relationships with their parents, and die of drug abuse and that type thing because they were never comfortable with themselves on the inside. Now they were extremely successful over here, but were terrible over here in their experience and the results that they received. It's mental focus. It's mental beliefs and ideas that causes us to experience one thing over here and something else over here. It's what causes us to be successful over here and complete failures over here. But you can begin right now, and you are beginning to understand, so that you can begin to develop the ideals that you want for your life. What do you want your relationships to look like? What do you want your finances to look like? What do you want your health to look like? Create the ideals, create the mental image, and begin to create that image and put everything in that you can imagine right now. What it looks like, what it feels like, what it smells like, what it tastes like, what you're going to hear. Put all of those things in the image right now. Feel the feelings that you're going to feel once you've accomplished it, as if it's happening right now. This is how you develop the ideal, and then you begin to focus on that constantly, as often as you can remember, and behave, think, and feel in ways that place you in alignment with that, and you begin to draw it to you. You begin to draw the resources. You begin to draw the ideas. You begin to exhibit the creativity. All of the things that's necessary for you to manifest that experience will begin to come to you. They'll begin to show up in your life. And that's exactly what's happening right now, although it may be in the wrong direction. It may be in the wrong direction, but this is how you begin to change your life. This is how you begin to change everything about you. You can improve, or you can completely change your experience. And this is how. Fundamentally, it's all has to do with how you operate, how you control and manage your mind, your thoughts and your emotions, which through repetition place your beliefs unconscious. And once they're unconscious, it's pretty much automatic pilot. Automatic pilot. You respond automatically. You respond basically without thinking. And right now, your life is pretty much being dictated and directed by your unconscious automatically. From how you dry off in the shower, to the foods that you eat on a normal basis, to the direction you drive to go to work, to how you treat your kids and how you respond to your spouse, how you respond to your friends and family. All those things are pretty much on automatic pilot right now. Your beliefs and thoughts about life, about what is possible for you, about what's true about your finances, about whether you believe in health or sickness, all of those things are pretty much on automatic pilot right now. Until you begin to step out and become aware of those processes at work inside of you and begin to consciously choose what you want to believe. Begin to consciously choose what you want your experience to look like. And when you begin to consciously choose, you begin to become that on the inside. You have to be it on the inside for it to manifest out through you. The alignment begins to manifest through you for you to experience it in your life. That's the process. That's what happens. It's happening right now. You just have to begin, and you are becoming consciously aware of it right now. You can look at yourself. You can try to watch yourself, watch your thoughts and your emotions, and watch your behaviors, the words that you speak, and see that they're in alignment with your experience, whether it's what you want or what you don't want. Or you can watch your friends. You can watch close family members and notice that the things that they talk about, the things that they're emotional about, the things that they fear or are worried about are their experience. And when you begin to realize that, and you are beginning to realize that right now, it's revealed to you how you change your experience and where the work must be done, where the focus must be. And the focus is not outside of you. Everything that you're experiencing right now, everything that your family members, everything that they're experiencing right now are effects. The cause is not out there. The cause is in here. And you're beginning to realize that right now. I'm excited for you. I'm excited for you. I'm excited for where we're going with my company. I'm excited about all of the things, the new ideas, the new concepts, the support, the accountability that we're beginning to provide for everyone who is open to a new understanding, a new way of thinking, a new way of approaching their mind. Everybody who is beginning to realize that they have worked hard, that they have done all the things that they have known to do, but they've been unsuccessful in changing and improving their life. All of you that are looking for how to go about improving your life and making it a permanent change. All of you who are looking for the source, the source challenge with your life and how to go about changing it, not just looking to put a band-aid on the issue, but are looking to completely eradicate the issue, completely get rid of the issue, the cause of your current experience, so that you can put in there the things that you want to experience and be able to become aware of the bits and pieces begin to approach you. Being able to begin to be aware of the changes happening in your life. I'm excited for you beginning to realize those things. I'm excited for you and your journey beginning to take a turn for the better as mine has. I'm excited about all the new technologies that I'm coming in contact with. It's no longer, as I started off on my journey, it's no longer necessary to go for years and years trying to change beliefs, trying to change how you think and how you feel. Now it can be done in minutes. There's technologies out there. There's understandings out there that now you can change beliefs. Now you can change thought processes. You can get rid of fears. You can get rid of phobias. You can get rid of all those type things in minutes, in a matter of minutes. And I'm excited about these things for you because you can get rid of things that have been affecting your life, affecting your relationships, affecting your finances. You can get rid of things in minutes and begin to get on the road to accomplishing your goals and dreams, realizing your true potential, which is infinite. Again, I'm excited for you, and I am wishing you the best in everything that you do. This has been a pretty long video. We're approaching 25 minutes now, and if you've hung in here the whole time, I know that you're serious about your life. I know that you're serious about your life, and I'm serious about helping you achieve everything that you've ever imagined And I'm serious and excited about even opening that up, even broadening that to things that you haven't even imagined that's out there that's possible for you and your family. My name is Benny Ferguson, and again, I am wishing you the best in everything that you do. Thank you.